This collective is clearing out some massive things. What? Needing to address a fear of the future. Persistent apprehension or anxiety about what lies ahead stemming from uncertainty, anticipation of negative outcomes, or a lack of trust in one's ability to handle future challenges or changes. What it feels like something has happened here that you didn't expect to happen, that it threw you completely off guard, maybe many times. PTSD. Hello. And within this, you do this thing where you will project onto your future. And because you've gone through things that it would be like, I never expected that. And it would be an unexpected, just massive trauma, right? Like, so we start to catastrophize or look into the future and think, well, worst case scenario is going to happen here and there. Even if we don't realize that it's our brain rerunning a program based off of what we've been through. And we're just so used to that, right? That we will create these false narratives in our mind of worst case scenario. And that is trauma. And this is what you're bringing awareness to. And instead of, you're rewriting the script. Instead of you thinking worst case scenario, there is this emphasis of knowing and realizing the massive protection that you hold. And even if something does happen that is difficult, in that moment, you might only be perceiving it as being very difficult, but you've proven to yourself every single time that you've gotten you through even the worst days. So you're starting to trust yourself in whatever might come in the future, in your ability to be able to handle it no matter what, because you've proven that thus far, right? Within that is, if you have anxiety and you can rewrite the narrative in your mind and not believe every fear-induced thought that comes into your brain because PTSD, you will. Maybe some days you still have anxiety, but for the most part, it's not crippling or gripping in the ways that it once was. What else? Whoa. Let's put these back and get just one. Inner peace obstruction. The hindrance or blockage that prevents an individual from experiencing a profound sense of tranquility, harmony, and serenity within themselves, often resulting in ongoing inner turmoil, restlessness, or emotional unrest. Maybe like a lot of things have just happened in your life, and you're always bracing for more happenings, right? And even when you feel like things stop happening, you just always expect them to happen, so we still rob ourselves of that peace. But I do believe that you're creating and cultivating it inside, regardless what is continuing to happen on the outside, right? Stress and burnout. Maybe you've been in a situation where you've not been able to stop. Maybe it's not work related, maybe it's family related, or maybe it's not family related, it's work related, or maybe it's just life just continues to life. It just does not have any time, like it's not let up for months and months and months and months and months, and it doesn't look like it's going to let up anytime soon. You've not been able to, what feels like, even have the space to create a day to just rest. Even on the days you feel you can, it's still a go type thing. So there is some stress and burnout here, but it doesn't look like, well, maybe in the near future coming up, I'm hearing maybe not in the next day, maybe not in the next couple days, maybe even not in the next week, but kind of soon, you will be able to have that time, space, and freedom to create a day of rest. Okay, dealing with chronic stress and burnout, prolonged stress and exhaustion that can affect physical and mental and spiritual health. But by going through all of these things, it kind of forces you to find a peace within, because there's no time to rest on the outside, so you have to find that rest on the inside, or just do what you can when you can. There's a dragonfly. Like right now, like I'm just sitting outside playing with cards brings me rest and stillness, even if that's just for 10 minutes before I have to go do what I gotta do, create that time. I love you.